My last evening in Goa looked a little bit like this.
So this feels like one giant reunion right now. We're leaving tomorrow for a massive trip and check it out, guys! Tuti, Japleen, Chandrei, that's Hitesh, and that is Joy. And I cannot believe we're all here in Goa at the same time.
Starting tomorrow, Japleen and I'd be traveling along the coast in a caravan for the very first time. All that anticipation, all that planning, and this was finally happening. Exciting, right? We were all geared up to go
Great. This is a new clip and I broke it.
when
He's not here?
I'm pissed off.
What time was your caravan supposed to be here?
12.
And what time will they arrive?
It's 5 now.
जी मैम
भैया हम गेट पे हैं, आप कहाँ पे हो एग्जैक्टली?
मैडम जहाँ पे आपकी लोकेशन ये अभी स्कूटी आई है आपके सामने
He's been here only. भैया आपने हमें बताया क्यों नहीं? मुझे समझ नहीं आ रही है बात पर.
आ जाना, आप इधर आओ, घूम के ना इधर आ जाना. हाँ, आप रोड पकड़ के ना, यहाँ अंदर एक रोड आता है, अब यहाँ आ जाओ.
Go in the
Chilling over here for the last 40 minutes and not told us.
the very start of our trip itself didn't look very auspicious. We were 6 hours late, so we just decided to go to the caravan and ride it back to our room to load our luggage.
Welcome to our home for the next weeks. We have a mini fridge that is not opening. I think it's locked. There are snacks here. This is our little porta potty with a shower and a basin. Yeah, there's a tiny shower.
Nice.
Sink bhi hai yahan pe. There's a kitchenette. This is where we will be sleeping.
This is our home for the next 12 days.
We very quickly loaded our stuff, said our goodbyes, and Gurmeet Bhaiya and us were finally on our way. This trip had finally begun.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Preethi and I'm a travel content creator. This is Japleen, aka Millennial Ladki on Instagram. She's a fantastic writer. Check out what she does. And we're in a caravan. अभी तक तो समझ गए होंगे कि हम caravan में हैं. And we are embarking on a 2-weekish road trip from Goa to the south of India along the coast. So we're expecting a lot of really scenic landscapes, we're expecting a lot of really delicious food, and we're also expecting a lot of unexpected situations because this whole caravan scene is surprising us in many different ways.
We have never done it, so obviously whatever we know of it is from other people, from the internet, etc. So this is going to be a first-hand experience. We already got a few jokes.
Literally.
Yo.
So much. Like, I mean, the road is quite smooth.
Yeah.
Like every chatka is just amplified.
We'll do it. We'll get it done.
Not even exactly. We are little all over the place right now. I think it will take some time to get used to the whole caravan and all of this movement and just figuring our way out around here. Also, both of us have like a case of motion sickness going on. So we popped a pill and you saw that. And we're just going to take it very easy today. We'll figure out that we reach our first destination at night. And we pick up our third caravan buddy. We're just gonna take this one moment at a time. Check out what we've woken up to, guys. So it's basically day one of us living the van life. I have just woken up, in case you can't tell. My voice is bad, however, because it's really cold inside the caravan, but outside it's really nice and pleasant. So we're just gonna have to figure out the air conditioning scene in there because we can't sleep in that. But yeah, we have woken up at the beach. This is the view that we've woken up to. And this feels really different, it feels really nice, and I love that I'm able to park anywhere and wake up to these kind of views. We're in Kumta, which is our first stop. Kal zyada ho nahi paya because we got really late reaching here. We reached only around like 11:30, 12, and we were exhausted, so we just parked and ate something and passed out. But I will show you the area today. I'll show you where we parked. I'll show you the homestay that we parked at, and yeah, we're gonna go around Kumta today.
Guys, this is Nicky. She joined us from South Goa yesterday, so there's 3 of us in the caravan.
Basically using the washroom at this homestay where we parked. It's called Tanshi Homestay and it's run by this guy called Abhilash. I will introduce you to him, but we basically met on Instagram and he has a homestay here in Kumta.
So I basically just freshened up a little bit. I'm feeling a little bit more awake. And I'm headed back to the caravan which we've parked at the beach, which I've already seen. And then we're just going to maybe try and figure out what we want to do today during the day. There might be some sites around the area, but one thing on our agenda is definitely that we want to get some of the really great local food around here. And maybe catch a sunset before we end our day. So, ooh, there's a peacock! I don't know if you can see this, guys. Just casually taking a walk with a peacock in the morning, huh? Japu's up and she's putting the kettle on for us. So we've come back to the homestay now. We're going to get some breakfast and Abhilash has helped us out with some ideas for what we can do during the day. So वो भी अभी finalize कर लेंगे. But first, food. Hi. Hi. Morning.
Hello.
This is Abhilash. We know each other through Instagram.
Abhilash had put together a whole spread with idlis and sambar and toast and beans and eggs. It felt like we were right at home. This felt like a very fulfilling morning.
So we've had like a nice slow sort of a morning and we're stepping out now. We've left the caravan here because our driver also needs a break. He's been driving a lot. So Gurmeet Bhaiya is gonna chill here for a while. And Abhilash is taking us to some of the popular places here in Kumta. But before all of that, we're actually gonna start with lunch. And that's where we're headed right now.
We came to a very local place for lunch. It's called Fishland.
as local as it can get.
We called for rava fried prawns, ghee roast prawns, fish fry, and a fish curry with rice.
You here or my bus? Here or my bus?
Whatever I tried is really good. This is really good. It's so mild and yet so nice and flavored. I love it.
We really made short work of the food.
The food was amazing. We have stuffed ourselves silly and we're gonna go walk it off someplace pretty now. I think I would definitely recommend Fishland if you're visiting Kumta. The food is excellent.
We reached Eco Park, an eco-friendly beach and park in Honavar.
They have actually maintained it beautifully. It's super clean and really pretty, but there are too many maskless humans here and it's just a little scary. Plus, it's not what we were expecting, so we've just decided on a sudden change of plans and we're driving up to Gokarna now. So we've come to Om Beach in Gokarna and I am not taking my mask off over here because this place is overcrowded. It's overrun with people, but we've literally driven 40 minutes to come here, so we're not turning back, we're not going anywhere else. We're gonna walk down to the beach and find out if we can socially distance nicely and chill somewhere. Maybe get some coffee, I don't know. But we're gonna spend the evening over here before heading back to Kumta. It is extremely crowded and थोड़ा जैसे palpitations होने लग रहा है यार. So Om Beach is called Om Beach because if you look at the shape of it, it's in the shape of an Om. I can't show you that right now because I don't have a drone, but that's how it is shaped. We're climbing down. There are a bunch of stairs to go there, so just be a little careful because it's all sandy and slippery. So sambhal ke. But it's right here. I mean, we're almost there.
The sheer number of people that we saw at the start of Om Beach was terrifying. So we just decided to walk past all of them. Just leave them all behind and reach the very end. This was a good idea.
So the other side of Om Beach is definitely far less crowded than the part that we reached first. So it's much better to just walk around and like past the watchtower and come to the other side because it's relatively empty. It's possible to distance over here, and there are some interesting shacks and cafes here as well where you can grab a cup of coffee or a beer if that's what floats you.
We spent the rest of the evening here, amidst the gentleness of the ocean and the splendor of the sunset. And it felt really nice.
Hi, good morning. It's our second morning in Kumta and we're actually leaving today. We're going to be hopping back into our caravan and heading down south to a different destination. Wow, it's really nice, man. Like I mean, it's just been a couple of nights, but it just feels so nice to be able to wake up in a caravan with whatever view we want. And you know what? It's so convenient. Like we have everything over there. We have our chai, coffee, we have some food and all. So we're really able to do this. Like it's It's so nice. It just feels really nice, and I know I'm using the word nice a lot, but it feels nice, you know?
We filled up on breakfast, packed up all our things. It was time to hit the road again.
So we are leaving Kumta now. A big thanks to Abhilash here and Mahinder there, who have been super helpful and have literally gone out of their way to help us. And we're gonna hop back into our caravan now and head to our next stop. So I will see you from there.
We had started making this caravan our home, one step at a time. We were discovering new things about it, about this life, and about ourselves. As we said goodbye to one place, we looked forward to the next one. One with more adventures and more firsts. I can promise you, next week's episode is a lot of fun.
It had to happen, guys.
Subscribe and hit that bell icon if you want a notification. For now, this is Preethi signing off. Take care, stay safe, bye-bye.
Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.